Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby, and in today's video we're going to do something that I have been talking about doing for several months, if not longer. And if you have not already seen the title of this video, you can probably guess I'm going to chop up my Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma because she is big. She's really outgrowing this moss pole so much. But something that has inspired me to also do this is just looking back at my old plants and looking at how much I preferred the young version of the plants I have. So my plants are trailing and they're really long, like over 6 foot long. This one is most likely over 6 foot tall because obviously it grows up, and there's 5 like individual plants around in the pot, so around the moss pole. I think it's beautiful, I think it's lovely, but I also really love how a small version of a Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma looks. Like I really like that look, and I don't often see this plant. I'm surprised it's thriving. Like our window's here, as you can tell. It might seem like it gets really good light, but it doesn't because it's kind of behind the window. So, well, it's next to the window, but it just it doesn't get the best light. So I would want it to, 1, get good light, but 2, also have it somewhere I will see it every day. So in the office, in the kitchen, somewhere like that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to chop it up and we're going to propagate, water propagate. I think that is what I'm going to do. Because this plant stems, they're quite small, I'm going to use these scissors. Don't come at me if you disagree, but I am still yet to invest in some shears. But we're going to just use these scissors and I'm just gonna go for it. It's also like it seems so bright on camera and I really don't feel like I'm doing what I was saying justice in terms of this being a dark corner, but it is a dark corner. And I think that's why I'm getting, like, you see this is like a really juvenile leaf, whereas this one is huge and that's quite new. So I'm kind of like, I was like, maybe I shouldn't cut it, maybe it's enjoying itself. But the next one after that was really small, so I think I do need to cut it. And it's extremely bold at the bottom because it gets like, there's a chest of drawers here. Basically the chest of drawers blocks the light because it's like, it's the chest of drawers and then the plant next to it, so the chest of drawers is blocking the light to the bottom half of the plant. So I just need to, you know, fix it. But this is the part that's outgrown the thing, so I'm just going to cut that. Cut it, I always cut above the leaf just because you've got more stem to, what's the word, have in case it's like rot or something. See, if that just had roots and I could just have that in its own plant, it'd be so cute. But it's a very upside down plant, and the new growth on this, you can see it was growing something, but it rot inside the plant. So yeah, the question is now, do I want to put, well, I know the answer, I've just decided. I'm going to put it in water, and there's nodes here, here and here. I want the roots to come here, and I just want to keep it like this. Although it really does look, it's a really weird, it kind of seems like it should be this way up, but that's obviously not how it works because that's where the new growth is. But yeah, it's going to take some while to rehab this, but I'm going to figure it out. So this entire stem that I'm touching is all dead, and I'll show you. So this is it all, or half of it. And then this is the other half. It's stuck. I'll just cut it because I'm going to throw that out anyway. So that's more of it. It's like the full length. and these leaves that haven't had water in clearly a long time. I'm going to see if I can rehab them as well and just put them in water like here, and then maybe bring that back to life. I don't know. And then this guy I really like, so I feel like I want it off though. I really like it. And it's also got a massive bend. Can you see that like right angle there? That's so annoying when that happens. So what I'm going to do is tie it so it's there, but take, oh. I found more deadness. I just cut the leaf off. Like, I love this so much. Yeah, the part that I left a little stem there. I had a little leaf. I just snipped through the leaf. That's why you should always be careful. And I'm not loving this plant as much anymore. Now it looks a bit weird at the top. So we're going to turn it. Now it looks fine. It does need a water though. Bless you. I've really not loved you. I'm not going to get carried away and chop it all up. It still looks really good. It just really, I just need to water it. What will help me remember water it more? I don't know. Right. I love this. This is so cute. It's a weird, yeah, if I could get that in a little plant, it would be so cute. But I've got this one. I've got this sorry looking thing. And then I've got this one. So this is like really awkward to propagate. You see how it's like, the stem is like a C. But we've established that's the, am I going insane? See, that looks really pretty. Like really iconic, like just a beautiful. I still might take this leaf off. It's a bit weird how that's huge, that one, and then that one's so juvenile. But that one's like really odd. I don't know. But yeah, let's go get them in some water. I'm struggling to find a vessel that's like tall and it's got a narrow top. I know I've got loads of glasses in the cellar, but I don't think, from memory, they're not big enough for any roots to grow and establish and not cause any problems when they get big. Does that make sense? They've got the perfect neck, but the actual vase isn't big enough. So, and excuse if you can hear building work. Our stonemasons are here. And they are here for another 5 weeks, I think. Yeah. So I've got a node here. That's where the, not a node, that's where the root's going to grow. Not a node. Yeah, so I'm going to just pop that. This is my favourite one. And I really hope it grows quickly. Oh God, I can't even, it looks so bad. I really hope it grows quickly. I'll let you guys know how I get on with this, but that's been like that for like a month minimum, like forever. If you want a hard to kill plant, I'd say this is probably one of them. And this, and then eventually I can get that up on something straight. So what I was saying was, this is my vase of propagations now. I'm going to bend it in a bit. I'm going to have to use something to clean it up against. But I've got our tool room, which is like the other side of the house. It's like our 4th bedroom. That is essentially a storage and a tool room. So it's a room that we do not use other than to store things in. But I've started, like I did a massive mammoth sort out. Like if you don't know, when we moved into this house, I packed up our stuff in our flat in June, because I was very excited. In June 2021, we got the keys for this house in September, and then Magnus arrived. We were in here for a week before our son was born, and it is a full house renovation. Like, honestly, we haven't had a kitchen for like nearly 3 years. Well, not nearly 3 years, it's 2.5 years, because I moved in the February. It's like a full renovation, and everything was dumped in that room, and I literally, it's a really big room. I'd walk in and then that's as far as I could get, and it was so overwhelming. It was really stressing me out. I was like, we're just collecting like more things for our reno, which is fine because we like antique furniture and stuff, and like when you see something that you like, you have to just get it whether you're ready for it or not. So we were doing things like that, and obviously my husband's toy collection was just growing, because it has to. And I didn't really, when I was packing up, I didn't really consider, I was pregnant, actually, I don't know what my excuse was. I didn't take the opportunity to sort through things and think, I don't need this anymore, I don't want this anymore. I just packed everything in the flat. So basically, for the entire month of May, every single spare moment I had, I was going through every single box and moving, like vintage, most of my pre-pregnancy clothes, like, because I would say I'm a size 8 to 10 now, definitely not a 6 anymore. So I got rid of all my clothes and all of our stuff, and obviously the room now is like semi-usable. So what I'm trying to get is I bought some shelving for plants. So there's a whole shelf unit there with plants on there, and it's next to the window. So my window's here, the shelving unit is essentially like, even though I've just said that's a bad spot, I can't explain it. It's on the other side of the window, so the sun comes up and it gets light all day. It's like a really prime spot. So I've got loads of like props there. I'm gonna take you in and show you, but that's where this is going. That's what I'm trying to say. That's where this is going. And when it gets roots, we'll be back together and I'll be repotting it into one, I don't know, but yeah, this is what it looks like. So here is the shelving unit I'm talking about. So it's right next to the window. And yeah, there's a lot of props there. So my Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma is there, and I've got the variegated Monstera's growing in there, and another small variegated Monstera, that's neon pothos. Like, everything there is actually propagation apart from that. So thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.